some seats there. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to KUUF Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. Whoever you are and wherever you come from, this hour we are here together as one gathered congregation. Everybody is welcome. Please rise in body or spirit to join in singing our musical call to worship, We Are, hymn number 1051 in the teal-colored hymnal. The word should appear on the screen. My name is Alan Searle, and I have been coming here for about 40 years. If you want to know exactly how old I am, I found out today that Al Gore and King Charles III were born in the same year as I was.
That was the last century.
It was the last century. I'm wearing a grey jacket. I was planning on wearing a pink shirt, which I chose this morning, but it is cold in here. It's cold in here because the furnace is not working at the moment. I'm sorry. I do remember from my science days in high school that each of us is a 50 kilowatt heater, 50 watt heater, right? So every 20 of us means we have 1 kilowatt. It's probably not enough to warm up in here, but we're Unitarians. We can do better. Get some movement this morning, please. Keep warm. Our speaker this morning is KUUF's Minister, the Rev Victoria Poling. If you are visiting this morning, please participate as you feel comfortable. If you are here in person, fidget toys and a rocking chair are available for wiggles and sensory needs, and we have assisted listening systems available too. If you need one, please see one of the ushers who are in the back there. You're also invited to stay and meet people during the coffee hour after the service. Many members of our congregation attend online, where it's probably warmer this morning. If you're visiting online today, you're welcome to introduce yourself in the chat. More announcements about KUUF activities are available in our weekly newsletter, The Candle. You can sign up on the website or in the foyer. Let us now take a moment to silence any electronic devices, to turn off your cell phones. And please join me in taking a few centering breaths. We acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the Aboriginal territory of the Suquamish people, expert fishermen, canoe builders, and basket weavers. The Suquamish live in harmony with the lands and waterways along Washington's central Salish Sea, as they have done for thousands of years. Here they live and protect the land and waters of their ancestors for future generations, as promised by the Point Elliott Treaty of 1855. If you're interested, Wikipedia has a good article on that treaty.
I'm Reverend Victoria. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a light-skinned, middle-aged woman wearing a black sweater, and today I'm wearing my green Rite of Passage stole that has a tree of life on it, which that symbol honors the transitions and passages we go through in our lives. This month of June, we are studying the spiritual theme of freedom. Our Unitarian Universalist tradition embodies, in particular, a freedom of choice. We are a chosen faith. As adults, you choose to come into this circle. As children and youth, your families bring you, and you make choices as you learn and grow. We celebrate the choices that open up at every age and every stage of life. So today's service, as a rite of passage service, is a celebration for our children, our youth, and for some of our staff. Our opening words this morning are by Reverend Rebecca Ann Parker, who reminds us, your gifts, whatever you discover them to be, can be used to bless or to curse the world. The mind's power, the strength of the hands, the reaches of the heart, the gifts of speaking and listening, imagining, seeing and waiting. Any of these can serve to feed the hungry, to bind up wounds, to welcome the stranger, to praise what is sacred, do the work of justice, or offer love. Any of these can also draw down the prison door, hoard bread, abandon the poor, obscure what is holy, comply with injustice, or withhold love. So you must answer this question, What will you do with your gifts? Choose to bless this world. This choice will draw you into community, the endeavor shared, the heritage passed on, the companionship of struggle, the importance of keeping faith, the life of ritual and of praise, and the comfort of human friendship, the company of earth, and the chorus of life welcoming you.
Chalice lighting. We welcome Maya Demick to come up and light our chalice. Maya is 13 and a half and has been coming to KUUF her whole life. She is proud to be entering wizened youthhood through her coming-of-age ritual during the service. Join me now in lighting our chalice. If you have your own chalice or candle at home, please light it as we join together in the words of our spoken affirmation as our chalice lighting. The words will appear on the screen. We gather
as a caring community, seeking life's deeper meanings. We value diversity and affirm the worth of all living things. We strive to
speak truth in love, to act for justice, to grow in spirit, and to care for the earth.
We celebrate with
Open hearts and minds.
the creative power that sustains and transforms us.
Please rise in body or in spirit and join in singing hymn number 238 in the grey hymnal, Within the Shining of a Star.
Within the shining of a star, we catch a glimpse of who we are. In every infant born we see the hope of our nativity, the miracle of each new birth can shake and save the stony earth. Triumphantly, the newborn's cry strikes echoes from the waiting sky.
One that we use for child dedications as part of our practice here in Unitarian Universalism. So this morning we are dedicating our children with the ceremony adapted from Rachel Lonberg. From the beginning, families have brought their children to places of worship. They have trusted their religious communities to celebrate their children and to help raise them. We gather here today out of reverence for the miracle and mystery of life in children and in us all. In this ceremony, we announce the name of each child to this community. We do this dedication in community and not in a private ceremony because we recognize that all of us have a responsibility for the next generation. Every child is worthy of being received by loving arms and guided with tender care along paths of justice and compassion, and I might add, so are their parents. So we bless the children and we dedicate ourselves to them as we dream of the lives that await them as they grow.
In turn, the adults, older children, and youth are greatly blessed by our young children, for they remind us to look at the mystery of life with a deeper wonder and renewed curiosity. Through their eyes, we can see more clearly the sacredness of one another and the holy all around us. Will the families of the children who we are dedicating ourselves to please come forward? When people love one another, they offer blessings and make promises. That's what we are here to do today. All of us are offering blessings and making promises to these children, dedicating ourselves to them.
First, we will start with the blessings. Children, we are so glad that you are here with us and are part of us. These roses that we've brought today are for you. The symbol of unfolding beauty expresses our hope that your precious life will unfold in all of its splendor. And these roses have had the thorns removed to honor your innocence and your wonder and show the care that we take in creating a space that is safe for you. Our first child come forward. Parents, what name do you give this child?
Theodore Eli Livesey.
Theodore Eli Livesey. Theodore, I'm going to touch you with this rose, okay? All right. Oh, maybe not. I'll just wave it over you like a magic wand. Teddy, may your feet keep you grounded. May you travel lightly on the earth. May your hands create beauty. May your mind stay open. And may your heart know and give love. Let's see, can we have the next family come on forward? Here we go. We've got 3 little ones. Let's start with this one. Parents, what name do you give this child?
Devin Ray Starica.
Devin Ray Starica. Devin, may your feet keep you grounded, and may you walk lightly on the earth. May your hands create beauty. May your mind stay open, and may your heart know and give and receive love. I'll give this one to your mama. Here we go. Would you like to be next, Andy or Rowan? Andy? Me, you, okay. All right. Yes. Oh, you can swish in a moment. Here we go. Okay, no touching. All right. Parents, what name do you give this child?
Andy James Starica.
Andy James Starica. May your feet keep you grounded even when you're jumping, and may you tread lightly on the earth. May your hands create beauty, may your mind stay open, and may your heart give and receive love. And now I'm daringly going to give you the rose. Don't, just swish, but don't hit your sister. Okay. Are you ready? Parents, what name do you give this child?
Rowan Jade Starica.
Rowan Jade Starica. May your feet keep you grounded, and may you tread lightly on the earth. May your hands create beauty. May your mind stay open, and may your hearts give and receive love. All right, let's have our next family come on up. Here we go. So first, the parents. I'm going to do this again. You can speak into the microphone. What name do you give this child?
Josie Russell.
Josie, may I touch you with the rose? Okay. May your feet keep you grounded, and may you walk lightly on the earth. May your mind stay open. May your hands create beauty, and may your heart give and receive love.
Now come the promises. First, the families. Please respond, we will. Parents and relatives, will you love your child? We will. Will you encourage their love of others and the truth? We will. Will you strive to show them through your words and actions a life of meaning, beauty, and joy? We will. Will you wonder with your children, grow with them, teach them, and be ready to learn what they have to teach you? We will. And now Mal and Aubrey are going to come up.
Our next promises are for the children and the youth of the congregation. Kids and youth, can you please stand up?
We need you to help these children grow up strong and wise and caring. You will be their friends and their examples. They will look up to you and admire you and learn from you.
Do you promise to care for Devin, Andy, Rowan, Teddy, and Josie, to share with them and learn with them and grow with them?
And now it is time for the promises of the congregation as a whole. Your words of dedication are on screen and are adapted from Robert Eller Isaacs. It is our faith that each child born is one more blessing to the world.
By this dedication, we commit ourselves to the nurture of these children.
Are you ready to dedicate yourselves to Devin, Andy, Rowan, Teddy, and Josie?
We are prepared. We dedicate our minds and hearts and hands to these children and their families.
Will you strive to love and cherish them in times of struggle as well as joy?
We will love and cherish them always.
We acknowledge the divine spark within each child.
May we be worthy guardians of this young life. May we build a community in which they will grow surrounded by beauty, embraced by love, and cradled in the arms of peace and justice.
May our dreams for these children come true. May we all fulfill the promises we made today. May these children be loved and know that they have a home and safe harbor in this congregation. And may all children be loved and have a home and safe harbor in the world. Blessed be. And if you have a child who is not dedicated today, this could happen for you too another time.
Now, as Brian plays music, I invite the families of the dedicated children to walk with me through the congregation so everyone can see the children and families we've just dedicated ourselves to. We're going to go down that way, out the door, and back in this way. So that's our route. As we pass by, I invite everyone to say a word or two of blessing, a hope, or a dream over the children as we pass by. If you're seated near an aisle, you could stick out your hand and high five an older child if you wish. Please join me. Oh, no, not yet. We're doing this first. Okay. Please now join me in singing a hymn to dedicate our children, number 408, Wonder of Wonders.
Wonder of wonders, life is beginning, fragile as blossom, strong as the earth, shaped in a person, love has new meaning. Parents and people sing at their birth. Now with rejoicing make celebration, joyful of promise, laughter through tears, naming and blessing, bring dedication, humble in purpose over the years.
As a religious community, together we can do the work of many. By sharing in the sacred act of giving, we transform gratitude into generosity towards our mission. One way that our mission inspires us is to act on our shared UU values and is to share our weekly offering with a local nonprofit agency providing services within our larger community. Our charitable giving recipient for the month of June is West Sound Wellness Foundation. This foundation is dedicated to serving the unmet needs of HIV/AIDS clients, GLBTQ clients, terminal and chronic care patients, and low-income or uninsured patients in need of reproductive health. If you would like your offering to go to West Sound Wellness Foundation, please use the envelope from inside your order of service. If you need an envelope, please raise your hand, and the ushers will bring you one. I think there's a hand there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
If you would like your offering to go to KUUF, please put it directly in the basket. Instructions on other ways to make your gift, including a QR code, will be on the screen. Let there be an offering to strengthen and sustain our beloved community with a gift of music. Circle Round for Freedom with Meredith Howlett and Tiffany Drake.
Circle round for freedom. Circle round for peace. For all of us imprisoned. Circle for release.
Thank you. That was beautiful. We circle around. When we circle, we gather into our community also those joys and those sorrows that are moving within our midst. We light candles to amplify those joys that are shared with us, and we light candles to share the burden of those sorrows. Today, we are lighting a candle for our collective joy because we have not had individual joys submitted today. Or wait, no, there is one. This is a sorrow. So let's light a joy candle for the collective joy for our children and youth. And then a candle of sorrow. This is from Nancy Slate for the passing of my sister-in-law, Sister Carol McKillop. Rest in peace, dear Carol. So let's also light one more candle for all of those joys and those sorrows that are unspoken, that move within our hearts today. Please join me in a moment of silent prayer or intention. Please remain seated as we sing hymn number 123, Spirit of Life, in the Gray Hymnal. Today, in addition to our young life, we also celebrate the coming of age of one of our youth, Maya Demek. And this is a ceremony adapted from Karma Amos. Today, we honor a journey that Unitarian Universalist youth go on to mindfully, or how did you put it, a little more wisely, and your wise youthly, enter the next phase of your lives. We call this stage coming of age, and it represents an opening up of spiritual horizons for our youth. In our program, youth learn about UU values, our principles, and what matters most to them and to their families and to their community, individually as well as part of a whole. Youth explore other faith traditions and learn some of the history and rituals and practices that support people of many different spiritual paths. And during this time, we invite youth to think about their own path. We affirm their agency, the fact that they get to make choices as they determine for themselves what makes a good life, and what values will ground and center them, and what they most need to thrive, and how they will give their gifts as they discover them to the world. So it is a great gift of faith communities that we become part of one another's lives, and our job is to be a witness, a life witness for one another, so that we can celebrate those milestones and joys, even as we provide comfort and support for the sorrows. This is part of what it means to be a spiritual community. One part of the Coming of Age program is working with a mentor in the congregation who serves as a sounding board and a conversation partner with youth as they learn and then eventually start to write about their values and faith. So I would now like to invite Maya Demick and her mentor, Ruth Cross, to come forward, and Ruth will share a few words as mentor. Thank you, Ruth, for your dedication to supporting Maya along her path.
Good morning. My name is Ruth Cross, and it is with a sense of delight and gratitude that I am here today as Maya's mentor. And I want to share a little bit with you about why that experience has been such a gift. Maya and I first bonded over our love of ducks and pizza. And while I treasure the hours that we have spent together laughing ourselves silly about whether or not we can house train my ducks and which pizza toppings are acceptable and which ones are clearly misguided, what has really touched my heart is the hours that Maya and I have spent in conversations that reveal Maya's perceptive, creative, and curious mind and reflect her warm and empathetic heart. Her presence in this world brings with it generous inclusivity, tender compassion, and a willingness to pursue the complexity of the human experience without losing the lightness of being. And so it is with abundant joy and a sense of celebration that I introduce one of my very favorite people, Maya Demick.
Would the parents, grandparents, and siblings and extended family of the youth who are coming of age please rise and say these words together? We give thanks. Are they up there? Are they on the screen? Oh, I will say it and you can repeat it. Perfect. But I heard Chris say it would be better if I said it and you responded, so we'll go ahead and move forward that way. We give thanks for the unique gift that is you. And we delight in who you are becoming. We are grateful to have been here for your beginning. We celebrate this milestone on your journey. And we look forward to your future. We offer you our love and support at each step of your journey. And we bless your path of spiritual discovery. Thank you.
The culmination of our Coming of Age program is a ritual of writing a credo to put into words what our youth believe, value, and hope for. So Maya, I now invite you to share your credo with us.
Good morning. I'm Maya Claire Demick. I am a kind, strong, compassionate, empathetic being. I believe in the power of love, and I know that the Great Spirit holds me and everything in that love. I believe that a part of this Spirit lives in my heart and the heart of the universe. Everyone is holy and held in immense love. A couple years ago, I had a dream where I was being held captive by Voldemort. I knew that I was going to die, and I was scared. I was scared to say goodbye to my family and to my life. But then a glowing spirit in the form of a tiger cub entered the room, and as he curled into my lap, I immediately calmed down. I knew that this magical spirit was with me and everything was going to be okay. I then released my fears and knew that I wasn't alone. I never would be. It was okay to let go. I believe that after we die, we are never truly apart from the peoples, the creatures, and the items we love. I believe that they will always be with us, tied together with a web of love. I can feel that my loved ones are with me now as I write and read my credo. I believe that the spirit who visited me in that dream will always be with me, and so will the people I love. I'm called to many things. I'm called to the animals and to seeing people in a deeper way. I'm called to the wonderfully deep complexity and connection of the world we live in. I'm also called to bring love into the world in my own unique ways and to spread joy and reverence. The things that are important in my life are things that I know will never truly leave me, even as I move forward in my life and on my journey. My family, friends, dogs, and my animal companions will always matter to me, and I thank them for the care and belonging they've always shown me in return. I believe that I can give my complete trust to the little girl who will always live inside of me. I believe she can and will guide me with her intuition forever. I also give my trust to my dog, Grace. She's amazing and truly a pure embodiment of the Great Spirit. I love them both very much, and I know that they love me too. Written on a table my Nana painted for me when I was 1, she wrote the perfect thing for me to discover a couple months ago. And a sense of tomorrow entered their hearts and never left them again. I'm so proud of how far I've come, and I can't wait for this new, exciting chapter of my life.
Maya has shared a part of who she is and who she is becoming with us. I now invite all of you who consider yourselves to be a part of this spiritual community, whether you're an official member of this congregation, a friend, or you simply claim this community as your own, would you rise in body or spirit and offer her our gratitude and blessing together? The words are on the screen. We give thanks for the unique gift that is you, and we delight in who you are becoming. We are grateful to offer you some of the wisdom we have learned, and we open our hearts to learn from you. Thank you for reminding us of our values and boldest dreams. We offer you our care and the gift of spiritual community. Remember that your questions are themselves sacred, and you can seek community among Unitarian Universalists no matter where your journey leads.
I see tears and I see smiles. So I'd like to offer you all a moment of silence now to reflect on what you as adults wish that you would have known at this point in your journey. And what have you learned matters most when all of the nonsense fades away? So just take a moment to reflect. In the spirit of prayer, I invite you now to call out a few of those things, just in one word or a short phrase, imagining them as safe touchstones that might guide Maya's journey forward. And we will be recording them for Maya to take with her.
Could Maya be present?
Compassion.
You are beautiful.
You are beautiful. Patience. You are loved. Community. Bravery. Understanding. Faith in yourself. Empathy. Keep being awesome. Joy. We're proud of you. Resilience. Discovery.
You are always enough.
You are always enough. Tiger power over there, and one over here. Imagination. Playfulness. Bright future. Patience. Hope. Courage. Perseverance. Curiosity. Gratitude. I'd add friendship. If you have more that you think of later, Maya will be in the foyer during coffee hour. Maya, you've received some touchstones, and now we also gift you with 2 symbols. So we have a rose for you. These red ones have had the thorns removed, and the white ones have some thorns that remain that you get to start dealing with now in your youth, with some help from others. And then we also have a lovely chalice necklace that will remind you, as a visible sign of your Unitarian Universalist faith, that you have this community beside you. Please receive our blessings as you travel your authentic path among our beloved community. Blessed be. Please rise in body or spirit to sing a beloved hymn, 1064, Blue Boat Home, in the teal hymnal.
Though below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean, still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun, my sail, and moon, my rudder, as I ply the starry sea, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue boat home. I give thanks to the waves upholding me, hail the great winds urging me on, breathe the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor song. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home.
It's warmed up in here. And so now we come to recognizing some of our adults here at KUUF, our talented religious education staff. Would you please come forward to be recognized? Each one of our staff who works with children and families enters into a sacred covenant of trust and care with our congregation. Each of our staff give of service in exchange for a place to give their gifts, for an income, and for professional relationships that contribute to making lives rich and whole. And today you've gotten to see some of the youth and the children who are in their care. So thank you.
It's my pleasure to recognize our newest staff member, RE teacher and caregiver, provider Aubrey Bodkin. And the next two are hardworking, talented staff of many years, child care provider Diane Blair, and our RE teacher, Mal Hughes. And Melinda Hughes, who she has a new title, which will be revealed soon. Please join me in the words on the screen. Okay. We trust you to teach our innocent little ones, curious bigger ones, and the adventuring older ones, as they grow in love and challenge and delight their parents. May you come alongside parents with care, calm, and support. We are grateful for your gift of service. We give thanks for the preciousness of your life and spirit. We recognize the gift of your care and attention, your awareness of needs, and your joy in sparking learning about life's big questions and deeper meanings. We honor and bless you today for sharing the ministry with us of creating beloved community. We also recognize a change in the scope of Melinda's role within our congregation. Melinda and Rev Victoria have been responding to the learning needs of our congregation this year by shaping a vision for lifespan faith formation. This will be reflected in facilitating a new curriculum for all ages in the coming year. It's called Mosaic. Mosaic will help us learn and implement anti-racist practices for equality and justice here in our congregation and in the communities in which we are a part. Melinda Hughes, we now recognize you today as our Director of Lifespan Faith Formation.
I think we read your blessing along with the blessing for the other staff just now. Thank you so much. And now one final blessing. And we've had a lot of joys today. And I have some news to share with you. And I'd like to begin with a reflection by Katie Savani Gilfand called "The End is the Beginning." When we call forth the life of our faith by igniting our chalice, the spark of new beginnings invites us into a sacred space to reflect where we have been and where we are going. Even knowing that this particular flame will intentionally end with our ritual extinguishing, we fear not its end. For we know, with brave hearts, that from every ending in our lives, we are sent forth to make a beginning. And so it is, dear ones, that I have a joy and a sorrow to share, an ending and a beginning. And my joy is that I have accepted a call to a full-time ministry position as the acting associate minister for community engagement at University Unitarian Church in Seattle. And I will begin there in August. My sorrow is, of course, that I will be saying goodbye to you, to this beloved community. And my heart breaks as I feel the love that we have shared. As I see each of you here, as I feel gratitude that you have invited me to minister to you, have trusted me to come alongside you in your struggle and in your joy, to ask you questions that guide you deeper into the understandings of your own heart and your needs and your values, to connect you to resources and issues in the community and country, to think deeply and speak about that great mystery and interdependent web of love and life that holds us, to offer blessings as we have today and witness life transitions. And finally, to be present, to be here if you need me. So I am sad to be saying goodbye, and yet I know with a brave heart that I am also being sent forth from this ending to make a new beginning, and so are you. What will happen in the next couple of months is that I will grieve with you. I will be here to accompany you and support you as you prepare for what's next. I'll encourage you to imagine some bold and perhaps risky new possibilities that await you. And today, I will be here after the service for as long as you need to talk with me and to feel your feelings and to process. I'll be sitting in the Elmore room with some tea until the grief group meets there. I will also be here at the end of the month on June 29th for our last service of the congregational year, and we'll have a party and potluck. I will be here Tuesdays and Wednesdays for drop-in and for scheduled hours. All of this will be in the candle where you can schedule time with me one-on-one. And then our compassionate communications team is scheduling listening circles next Sunday to hear your feelings and care for your needs. After some vacation in July, I'll be back for about 10 days or so to wrap up, and then I will go forth to make a new beginning. So I just want to say I'm so grateful and I'm very honored to have been your minister. And I will carry you and your love and what we've learned together in my heart. May it be so.
Although we had every hope that Reverend Victoria would be renewing her contract with us, we understand that she has a great opportunity in working full-time with another minister in Seattle. We are both sad to see you go and happy that you have this opportunity and that you're following your spiritual journey. We wish you the very best in your future. Let us offer our blessing to our minister, Reverend Victoria, who has supported and guided us for the past 2 years. The words should be on the screen. We give gratitude for your ministerial service to this church, for celebrations of life and death, dedications and blessings, for leading worship, grounding our congregation in spiritual practice, helping us navigate the wonders and stresses of this world, and making sense in gentle and in difficult times. Thank you for being a leader, a comforter, and a companion. Thank you for being our minister.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your blessing. Please rise in body or spirit to sing our closing hymn, May You Go With Joy. The words will appear on screen. Just a couple of brief announcements. Grief group will be meeting in the Elmore room after service. Starting Point will meet here in the sanctuary from 12 to 2 p.m., and the Compassionate Communications team will be leading us through the UU spiritual practice of listening to one's deepest self. Coffee and treats are in the foyer. You know what to do. Our closing words: through all of life's passages, may you go with compassion, dignity, and respect, coming alongside each other as a just and joyful community, so that this love at the center of our faith will endure. Amen.